it's Rosie Quartz here. Thank you for tuning in once again. Join me for the next episode of Cozy Talks with Rosie Quartz. Go ahead, grab your favorite comforting beverage, and let's get into today's topic. We are addressing the topic on how to let go of the shame that comes with exploring your options once you leave a relationship that's no longer for you. We are currently in our exploration era, where I'm bringing you some deeper insights about the experiences I've had and offering some comforting advice that may help you if you're going through a similar thing. The world we're living in today, with social media and dating sites being so accessible, I feel like it is just impossible not having things shoved in your face. Perfect relationships online, dating sites advertised left, right, center that tell you, you have all the options in the world. I think because it's constantly pushing us, it's like, how can we not get, a little bit curious as to what's out there? And, if this person doesn't tick all my boxes, I wonder if this next person can. Who's good for me, who's bad for me, red flags, green flags, all those terms. You hear them all the time. Can you really blame yourself for feeling curious about your options? It is so hard to be content anymore because it's so easy to find the next best thing. So if you're feeling urged to explore your options before settling down, honestly, I'm not surprised. I think most of us experience that at some point, whether or not we openly say it or we just feel it inside and just dig it down, because you're like, this one will do, this relationship will do, I'm too scared to leave, it's comfortable, yada yada. I get it. I just think life's too short to commit to someone that you aren't madly in love with. Don't waste your time. Block out the noise. Go get ready for that date with that guy that gives you butterflies. Come home and tell your girlfriends about the good, the bad, the ugly, all of it. Because you know what? This is your time to figure it out. This is your time to, see what you like, what you don't like. Explore, but of course, be patient. Don't you want to grow up and have your kids grow up seeing that love? You hear people talk about, I want to love like what my parents have, because there are couples who are just so loved up and that's never gone away for them. And then there's, parents out there and you can just see the disconnect, or they hate each other, but they're still together because they're trying to make it work. And it's just like, you need to be happy. You don't want to settle for something or someone who doesn't make you happy and make you your best version of yourself. It'd be so nice for us to have the same experience as our parents, where they meet in high school, fall madly in love, and they spend forever together. But in most cases these days, I feel like it's just not the same. But I don't think we can blame ourselves for that. I think the way that the times have changed, it's just going to impact dating. It's just how it's gone. Things were much easier for people back in the day, where there wasn't temptations constantly dangling around them. There was only who was in front of you. So they settled, and they were fine to settle. But the side we don't hear about with that is whether or not they were forever content with their choice. They made it work, sure. And I am a strong believer in relationships being a choice. You're actively choosing someone every day. But you actually need to want to choose that someone, because you love them inside and out. It's not just, oh yeah, they're a good enough bloke, or yeah, he's nice enough, he'll treat me well. Like, of course, not to say that that's not important. It's so important. Being treated right should be number one. But I don't know, you see some married couples and they've been together forever, but you don't see the love and you just think that they've settled. So, with divorce rates being so high, I think you owe it to yourself to explore connections and see who's right for you. So I just say, have fun in the meantime. Don't settle out of pressure. I've said this before, some people are truly lucky to find their person early on and they feel content with the first person they're with, and that is fine, that's amazing. But then there's some people who they might be even more curious than others, more anxious. Honestly, maybe you're just more sexual and you feel like you just want to have those experiences before settling down. So what? Okay, whatever the reason be, some people just want or need that time to figure it out, and that's perfectly fine. It's perfectly fine. No shame, no shame. Stop shaming your natural desires and your needs or your wants. Go figure out what you need to figure out before feeling like you're trapped. And remind yourself that whatever you're feeling is perfectly fine. It's okay. Alright, and with that, it's Rosie Quartz here. Thank you so much for tuning in, and I will see you next time. Bye!